Hello YouTubers, Buster Gundo here. The current time is 11:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today's date is December the 4th, 2019. And today, I want to talk to you guys about humans and dogs. A small discussion. As you can see here in the first comment listed, I decided to go with a comment from Reddit. And here's what they have to say. This comment comes from AR9494. His rant is titled, "We're expected to tolerate bad behavior simply because they're dogs." I've been wanting to say this a lot and never had the right audience. I'm a runner and I've been on the bad end of some pretty out of control dogs over the years. And as a result, I now carry pepper spray. I've never had to use it, but I would on the right dog. And there was one in the past I wish I'd had pepper spray for. As a result, I've gone from someone who grew up with and loved dogs to someone with PTSD who can't stand unleashed dogs or the sound of dogs barking. When you tell some people that you carry pepper spray for dogs, the reaction is shock. You would really pepper spray a dog? Yes, if it was trying to bite me. I'm not obligated to let a dog bite me simply because it's a dog and not a person. Now, imagine all the things dogs do. Then imagine if it was an unknown person doing them. These are all things that have happened to me, except one, which happened to someone I know. You are running down the road. A person appears streaking across the field. They jump into the road and start screaming at you and refuse to allow you to pass. You can turn around and go home, but you are afraid to turn your back to them. So you start backing up slowly. The person follows. A car comes by and distracts them. How can they best menace both you and the car? You are able to make your escape. You get home and report the incident, but you don't know if anything happened to the person. You're running by a house in the road. A couple is sleeping on the porch. Suddenly, one partner sees or hears you and jumps off the porch and sprints towards the road, screaming, "Go away! My yard! Go away! My yard!" Pretty terrifyingly. Fortunately, they respond to you telling them, "No, go home!" But the thought of what could have happened terrifies you. Meanwhile, their partner yells from the porch, "Don't worry, she's friendly." At another house, a teenager hides in the bushes and jumps out at you and screams, "Boo!" Then chases you down the road screaming nonsense at you. Another day, you are running when a man leaps out of the yard from 2 feet away. Fortunately, there's no traffic because you reflexively leap into a two-way 55-mile-per-hour road. He then proceeds to jump in circles around you, yelling, "My yard! My yard! My yard!" For 30 seconds, he doesn't let you leave the road, while you worry about what he might do to you, and hope a car doesn't come around the corner. Finally, he lets you cross the road. You see his partner on the porch and yell, "Tell him to stay on this effing property." And they yell back, "Lose the dude." Anyway, guys, I apologize for any mistakes that I have throughout the time of this reading. It's taking a lot for me to actually make sure I get everything right. and keeping pace. Hopefully you can forgive my mistakes, and hopefully you get the point overall. But anyway, back to the comment at hand. You are out putting tape on your windows. Your partner says, "I don't want to alarm you, but there's a person staring at us." You turn around and sure enough, there's a crazy looking person standing on your side of the road, across from the house, staring at you silently, menacingly. You grab the pair of scissors in a better grip for stabbing and edge towards the house. The crazy person watches you the whole time. You get inside safely and your partner asks, "Would you really stab a person?" Meanwhile, outside, the person is now refusing to move out of the way of a car, which is waiting for them because they don't want to hit the person with their car. Lastly, you are out for a walk. You see a group walking in the distance. Suddenly, two group members start sprinting towards you. You back up slightly and wait for someone to yell at them to stop. No one does. And as the people get within 2 meters of you and are clearly planning to jump and hug you, you scream, "No!" and prepare to knee them in the chest. As you pass the main group, they express confusion. They've never met someone who doesn't appreciate this behavior before. You angrily respond that now they have. None of this behavior is acceptable in a person, and none of it is acceptable in a dog. This is why responsible dog ownership means not allowing your dog to approach strangers at any sort of speed, or bark and chase them just because they're in the vicinity of your property. It means owning up when your dog does something bad, not trying to make the victim feel like it's their fault. And it means that if I encounter a dog doing something sketchy, I will spray it before I let it bite me. It has no intrinsic allowance to do harm just because it's a dog and not a person. Wow, I believe that says a lot. Now, at the time of this recording, it currently has 69 comments. But what do you guys think about this? What would you do in any of those situations? Let me know in the comment section below. But now, let us make haste to the next shorter comment, shall we? This comment comes from Clayton of Clams. Titled, "Today I realized that dog nutters lack intelligence." Today, Mom picked me up from school and drive to Pizza Hut because she ordered some pizza before she picked me up. When I entered Pizza Hut to pick up the pizza, I noticed that instead of just one pizza, usually cheese pizza for me, she also ordered pepperoni pizza. I asked her whose pepperoni pizza is there. She said, "The dog's." I can't believe you got pizza for dogs. Honestly, I can't believe you got pizza for dogs. Not only is that a bad idea, but you're wasting money that could be spent elsewhere. And this is why dogs have an obesity problem. Humans love to feed their dogs human food instead of dog food. There's a reason we have dog food. Anyway, what do you guys think about this smaller comment? Would you express the same amount of confusion? Let me know in the comment section below. Bust it down. Signing out for now. Be safe, be smart, be silent. For whatever's done in darkness, eventually comes to light. Be safe out there. Yada yada.